Okay, I know you're probably tired of me ranting about Google products and how they're waste of time, waste of money, and waste of our energy trying to rant on them. But I'm sorry, Google just makes this too easy and too fun to do, okay? And if you ask me, no, my opinion on the Pixel products still don't change after they stopped copying an iPhone. That doesn't fix all the problems. I still think they should just go back to a freaking search engine and stop with this Pixel nonsense that no one cares about. Okay, I'm gonna explain myself a little bit more here. This is my theory on the Pixel brand and how they can fix their product lineup. Let's begin. Now I know all this stuff may be a little too simplified, but there's really no other way I can put this. The first and most effective thing they could do to fix the Pixel lineup is if they just lowered those prices, okay? Now I know that sounds like an easy thing to do, but seriously, if they lowered the prices of their phones and whatever crap they sell on their website, a lot of these shortcomings, a lot of these problems with the Pixel devices would be a lot more negotiable, because more people would excuse things because while it may not be having this feature, or it may not be able to do this side, or it may not be able to take as good as videos as the iPhones, or it may not have as many features as the Samsung Galaxy devices, but the argument will always be it's so much cheaper. See, that is the problem with the Pixel lineup. Google just looks at Apple and Samsung like, so Samsung and Apple price their phones are really high prices. So what can we do to get maximum profit, huh? So we just make a phone that looks and feels like an iPhone, and then we sell it and then we get money, right? Simple. The problem is it's not that straightforward. When you're selling a product for a really high price, the prices that the Pixel devices go to $800, $900, $1,600 for Chromebook, the Pixel book I'm referring to, the Pixel Slate that lagged out in everyone's hands. And when you're selling these for really premium prices, more than $1,000, your customers expect to get something out of it, right? When they buy a product that's literally as expensive as a car, I'm referring to the Pixel book here, they expect to get some experience that will be decent in their eyes. But the problem is, they're paying premium prices and getting literal crap. Not something you like when you're spending like $800 to $1,000 on a brand new phone, or laptop, or a tablet, or whatever else they have on their website. You expect to get some sort of life, some sort of features that's exclusive to the device. And that's simply the problem here. For the prices they're charging and what you're literally getting, there's a huge gap between that. There's no correlation to how much you're paying and how much you're getting out of the device. And that brings me to my second point. There are no exclusives to the Pixel lineup. And when I say no exclusives, I don't mean the Google camera app, okay? You can literally get that on any Android phone from the Play Store. I'm talking like hardware exclusives. You don't get something that you have never seen in any other device before. The camera is the same as any other device. The only reason why the Pixel camera looks so good is that it has that camera app that can be literally downloaded on any Android phone out there. And there's no exclusives to the software either. Android runs on millions and millions of devices. It's not like Android only runs on the Pixel. And I know what point you're gonna bring up. You're like, oh, stock Android, you only get on the Pixel. Guys, trust me, there are other stock Android phones that you can get for like $200 that are more decent and more feature-packed than the Google Pixel lineup of phones. Just saying. So when Google allows all these different OEMs to make their own stuff, and then they sell this overpriced piece of crap to everyone and then saying, this is the way that Android was meant to be. Okay, trust me, this ain't it, okay? The Pixel devices are not even a good enough representation of what Android can be. And if you ask me, the Pixel just makes Android look bad. Whenever there's the name Pixel, whenever there's the brand Pixel in a device, it has to be one, extra expensive, extra crappy, and useless. And then it has to have some awesome looking ad that they make, and then like, dual camera, no need, right? No, we only told the dual camera no need to the back camera. We still have one single back camera, but then we added two front-facing cameras because that makes a huge difference. And then back with the original Pixel, they were like, look, we got the headphone jack. And then the Google Pixel 2, they just removed it. And then now you can plug in your headphones with the included adapter. Okay, now we gotta go talking about Google Pixel 2 XL. Yeah, just like there was a need for the headphone jack last year. And yeah, definitely their marketing techniques need to be under some sort of review because they are very very misleading to the product itself, because while they make it look like the Pixel is some sort of awesome product that you look, oh my goodness, that looks like an iPhone. But then when you actually hold it in your hand, it feels like crap. And the Google products have basically become like the trash can of all the products. And of course, the biggest difference is that you have to pay a hefty price to take that trash and crap home. So yeah, that is my thoughts on how Google could fix the Pixel lineup, because right now, people almost have a pity for it. Like, someone needs to be a fan of this. You can't just leave this because it's made by Google, right? It's got the Google logo on it. You gotta give it some props. I mean, it's trying. If you want me to tell you that, I just can't, because there are a million of other YouTubers who will tell you the same thing. It's fine, you can buy it. It's got this feature, it has this shot coming, but it's a pretty decent phone. You can buy it if you want. Anyone can tell you that. But I'm here to tell you what the big YouTubers won't tell you, and Google is doing so many things wrong with the Pixel lineup nowadays. I can't even help imagine what the Google Pixel 4 is going to bring out in myself. Expect at least a half-an-hour rant video on that when that comes out. Or you know what? Scratch all that. Easiest thing, scratch Pixel, bring back Nexus, or trash the Google hardware lineup. Just stick to software. Stick to Google Play, stick to making Android, stick to YouTube, and stick to whatever crappy YouTube music and premium services you have. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Google Pixel brand. What do you think of, the direction that Google's going in, and how they could, improve on their side and stop making things that are complete crap? Sorry, I said crap too many times in this video. The Pixel gets me triggered, okay? Anyways guys, this is Yavushi, and I will see you on the next one.